The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I am Mon Gualvez. The Philippine Coast Guard is currently conducting a firefighting and rescue operations in a maritime passenger vehicle that caught fire off Panglao, Bohol this morning. According to the PCG, MV Esperanza Star departed from Lazi, Siquijor to Tagbilaran, Bohol. The passenger cargo vessel was carrying around 55 to 65 passengers on board. We'll give you more updates on this later in the day. The MMDA has deployed a 20-man team to the affected communities in Albay to address concerns regarding potable water supply. The team delivered at least 60 units of water purifier system that could filter up to 180 gallons of water. Aside from this, the agency also brought ambulances and a military truck to help affected residents in Albay. The Philippine Coast Guard confirms that oil spill recovery efforts in Oriental Mindoro have been completed. PCG spokesperson Armand Balilo said all 8 tanks inside the sunken MT Princess Empress are now empty days ahead of the initial target. Balilo added that only oil drips from the cargo piping line were observed, which the salvage operator already deemed unsuckable. Despite the complete siphoning operations, Balilo said 2 vessels will remain in the area to monitor potential new oil leaks. MT Princess Empress was carrying about 800,000 liters of industrial fuel when it sank off Nauhan, Oriental Mindoro on February 28 this year.
We were shown the footage together with OCD, DNR, LGU, BIFAR, and Department of Science and Technology. Pinakita po sa amin na wala nang laman yung mga tangke. Mag-iiwan po ng 2 salvage vessel yung Malayan Towage para po mag-monitor at kung sakaling meron pang mga oil na tatagas ay patuloy pa pong i-recover.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I am Mon Gualvez. Philippines, Japan, and the United States are committing to deepen trilateral cooperation. The 3 countries vow to maintain peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. The National Security Advisors also emphasize disaster response and assistance. This is the first trilateral meeting among the 3 countries. Heads up, Beatlemania! Iconic rock band The Beatles will be releasing their final single with the help of AI. The details in this Bloomberg Quick Take.
AI is bringing back The Beatles John Lennon's voice, it's been isolated using the technology, and it's allowed Paul McCartney, his longtime songwriting partner, to record the last ever Beatles track and release it later this year. Now, we don't know what the name of the song is, but rumours are swirling that it's something called Now and Then, all based on a recording on a cassette tape that was given to Paul McCartney by Yoko Ono. That was John Lennon's wife. Now, this isn't the first time that we've actually seen Paul McCartney sing alongside his longtime friend and bandmate. Of course, it was over at Glastonbury, the legendary music festival, where he performed using audio and video clips of John Lennon. But what's interesting is Paul McCartney is really admitting that, yes, this is exciting technology, but it's also scary. And it's something the rest of his industry is trying to grapple with at the moment. Just think, Spotify having to take down AI-generated songs left, right, and centre because, well, many feel that it's copyright infringement. Just think about the song that was known as Heart on My Sleeve. It used replicated voices of Drake and The Weeknd. Well, that came down the minute that Universal Music Group got any sort of wind of it. And it gone viral already.
Let's take a quick look to other stories we are watching. The NWRB may need to cut the enhanced water quota given to water concessionaires amid the looming dry season. This as insufficient rainfall threatened water supply at Angat Dam. The Office of Civil Defense wants the country to focus on disaster preparedness. This comes amid earthquakes and volcanic activities plaguing the country over the past weeks. And Pinoy gymnast Carlos Yulo bagged another gold in the floor exercises at the Artistic Gymnastics Asian Championship in Singapore. The world champ is looking to add more hardware as he competes at the vault and parallel bar events later today. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I am Mon Gualvez. We are One News.